Hello and welcome to day 24 of the Yoga Corona Challenge. We are here and so far it looks like every day we're going up about 5,000 or 6,000 cases. So be patient, we're still going. Do check my website for any health issues, for other useful things. Do share this. And really important, actually, do subscribe on YouTube, because that way you'll actually get the notification that it's live as soon as it's live. Because I know that sometimes I'm being very bad and not actually getting it to Facebook on time. So if you want it every day and to know when it's arrived, then subscribing on YouTube is your safest option. Right, okay, so if you want to bring yourself round and into all fours. So you're going to start with a nice comfortable all fours position. You're going to be arching your back up towards the ceiling and releasing down, lengthening out. We're going to be doing this a couple of times, so just easing the back up and releasing out and down. Thinking about the tummy lifting and the tummy lifting the back of the waist up and the head releases. And then coming to neutral or looking a little bit beyond. Again, arching up, lift up through the pelvic floor, up through the tummy, up through the back of your waist. And then lengthening out and looking beyond. And one last time, that arching up in the back of the spine and releasing out. From here, you're going to take an opposite hand and leg out along the floor. And it might be that you stay here and that this is where you come to. Or it might be that you then start to float your hand up and your leg up. Think about keeping nice and steady, nice and even. And there's a little bit of support coming from the tummy area that helps you be here. And then bringing your hand and your knee back down. And we're going to come to the opposite side. So same thing, just float out to start with. Get a little lift up through your tummy. Once you feel steady there, then you can let your hand and your leg float out and away. And you're just trying to keep as stable as possible, and it's from the centre of your body. And then bringing your hand and your leg back down to the floor. We're going to come to your first side again. So same thing, just take it in steps so you come to where is right for you. Float your hand up and away if you would like. And then you're going to see if you would like to bend your hand and your leg as if they're going to go up towards the ceiling. And then extend out long along the horizon and bring yourself back and into all fours. And then to the opposite side. So leg and hand extend away. They float up. You stay nice and steady maybe, or bring hand back down. You choose, do you want your hand and your leg to extend up towards the ceiling? So doing a sort of 90-degree bend at the elbow and the knee. Extend out and away with your hand and your leg. And then bring yourself back to a nice even all fours position. We're going to come up to standing from here. So tucking toes under the back, walk your hands towards your knees. Press down through the hands, lift up through the hips. Take your elbows to rest onto your knees so that the body can just rest and be here. Get a little bit of length up through the back of the legs. And then bend through the knees, lift up through the pelvic floor, up through the hips, up through the hands, and bring them back to your heart. We're going to do tree pose from here. So if you want to bring yourself so that you're standing beside something that doesn't move, you can't see, but I've got my little bit of window here. So from here, you're going to think about one leg lifting out and in front. And you want to make sure the supporting leg isn't coming out towards the side, it's drawing in towards your centre line, so there becomes a long line through the sides of the body, even though this leg is lifted. You're going to take your hand onto your knee, and then you're going to let your knee come out towards the side. You're going to bring your knee back to the centre, and then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So do have a hand on the support if you would like. Your knee is coming up to the centre, we're standing into the supporting leg. And knee is extending out towards the side. And then coming back to the centre. and releasing down, coming into even feet. We're going to come up to tree pose for those of you who would like to. So coming to your first side again, the knee is going to float up. This time you can slide your hand down towards the ankle and you're directing your heel right the way up towards the crease of the quadricep. So in front, this is the seam of the trouser, you're coming in front of the seam of the trouser, pressing your heel right into the very top of the muscle if that's comfortable for you. You're going to let your hands become wide or onto the wall. You can let your hands come up and overhead, and then let your hands sink down and onto your head. Elbows are wide, shoulders are soft, breathing is steady, and you can imagine you're breathing out through your supporting foot. You're going to lift up with your hands, you're going to extend them all the way out and down, and you're going to release your legs so you come back to even feet. I should have said if your heel doesn't want to come high up, it can float. It can be lower down, but not over the knee joint. You don't want to press the knee joint out. So other side, leg is going to float up, knee is going to come out towards the side. It might be you stay just here, or you can let your hands float in towards your ankle, and then the ankle slides in towards the inner thigh. So this is where, if we've got this pressing between the supporting leg and the foot, kind of nice strong pressure between the two. You're going to let your hands come up if they want to, or one can come up. Hands come down onto your head, elbows are wide, shoulders are down, supporting leg is nice and strong. And then you're going to lengthen up with your hands all the way out and down. And you're going to release your leg out so that both feet come to settle on the floor. So nice, steady, even standing feet. And just noticing how your hips feel, how does your breathing feel. And then we're going to come down to the floor to do a sitting position. So if you want to bring yourself to sitting with your legs out in front. You can't see my feet, I'm going to have to change again. Here we go, right, we're going to do a feet shot to start with. So from a sitting position, so we've got the lower back lifting up, we've got the hands and the shoulders released down. This is where you might prefer to be on a block, it might make it that little bit easier for you. And then from here you're going to let your knees come wide. It might be that they stay very, very high, it might become they might come lower down. And what you're going to do is you're going to have the balls of the feet touching. So you're going to take the heels apart, balls of the feet touching, toes just a little bit alive and awake. So that we come into a tailor pose, but it's a little bit different from normal. And we're also looking for the ankle bones not to be sagging in like this, so that there's a big crease through here. We want the ankle bones to be nice and wide so that the movement it's coming through the knees, but basically it's from the hip joints all the way up here that we're managing to rotate the knees and the feet out. So I'm just going to move this so that you can see me a little bit more. So it's, oh gosh, no, this isn't, I'm going to have to move away as well. Okay, so from your position with the knees wide, the balls of the feet touching, the legs nice and supported. From here you're going to take one hand onto your opposite leg. Free hand is going to come onto the floor, but you see it's really close in towards my hips. It's not out here, which is going to make me lean over and give me issues with my back. It's right close into me, and then I'm doing the spiralling round towards the hand that's on your knee. And then once you've got that movement, wrapping round movement through the rib cage, the tummy and the back, then we can start to extend round with the shoulders and maybe round with the head as well. Come back so smoothly, so smoothly. And then you're going to come over to the opposite side. So hand is on your leg, other hand is close in beside you. You're expanding round with the rib cage and the tummy. So you've got this lovely diagonal movement through the tummy area. Then the shoulders can think about moving, and then maybe the head. Bringing yourself all the way back and to the centre. Let your shoulders have a little move around. Just have a little choose of what your back would like to do now. It might just like to be still, but it might just think, oh yeah, that feels good. So you can almost find a little bit new balance. And then we're going to come to your first side again. So hands on your knee, other hand is close in. We're lifting up with the spine to then spiral out and round. You're letting your chest move, letting your shoulders move, and thinking about very, very gently letting the head move. And then slowly, smoothly bringing yourself back, and then over to your opposite side. So nice, easy, gentle movement. So the lower back stays lifted, the tummy stays gently lifting, the feet stay that little bit active, and we breathe. And then bring yourself all the way back and to the centre. And if you just want to sit in a position that's comfortable for you, so just however you be comfortable sitting, to do a little bit of breathing. So your breathing is so, so important. You just want to have very nice, easy, soft breathing generally. And just coming back to that is really good. So often in yoga you'll find lots of information about 3 breaths, count to 3 to breathe in, 6 to breathe out, all sorts of kind of numerical kind of ratios. These can be helpful to work towards, but what's more helpful from my point of view is being really, really enjoying breathing. And you will usually find if you really enjoy your breathing and you allow your body to breathe, that it will naturally extend. We're going to do our little sips and our ocean breath out. So in, out. Do follow your own timing if it's better for you. In, out. And again. And last time. And then let your breathing settle. Just notice how it feels. My challenge to you today is to do some yoga that's not this video or another video which does involve getting onto your mat. Now it might be that you get your mat out, you sit on it and you go, no, I don't know what to do, I don't want to do anything. That's still valid. The challenge is just to get your yoga mat out and spend 5 minutes on it. If you feel like doing something, do something. If you feel like lying and looking at the ceiling, look at the ceiling. That's also really good yoga sometimes. So allow yourself to feel how your body feels and then to express that with your 5 minutes of yoga practice. And my quote for you today is from Ram Dass, and it is, "See everybody as God in drag." I love that quote. See everybody as God in drag. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope the sun shines for you. It looks like we've just tipped into sunshine here, which is going to please me greatly. And hope you have a good day. Thank you.